Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing first impressions on SHEGLAM Beauty. Today I'm wearing an outfit from Shein. This is from their Daisy collection. I've placed a big order on Shein clothing, mostly from their Daisy line, and to be honest, it's a hit and miss. I didn't like most of the products, most of the clothing. I thought it was cheap looking. The material is not that good. It looks really good on the pictures. I saw some good reviews, but to be honest, I care a lot about quality. I feel like it completely changes the game when it comes to your outfits, and I am not very pleased with the quality from Shein clothing. But the makeup really intrigued me because I saw really good reviews. I've heard really good things about it, and I want to see if it lives up to the hype. So today I already prepped my skin. As you can see, it's a little bit late, so the lighting might not be the best, but you guys get the gist of it. I think we'll be fine. So I already prepped my skin. The foundation looks really luxe. It comes in a glass packaging, and this is a hydrating foundation. I think it might be a little bit too dark for me, but we'll make it work. It's fine. Have you guys tried Shein at all? Like the clothing brand, or SHEGLAM, like the makeup? What do you think about it? I'm waiting for my second order so that I can do a full face. I pretty much ordered everything that they have. So I'll be doing chapter 2 of this. Maybe you guys have tips for buying from Shein, like reading the reviews. I don't know, you guys. Maybe watching videos, which I have, but I haven't had the best luck with the quality. I'm not sure how they do it, that they take such good pictures and then it looks completely different in person, like when you get it. It's complicated, you guys. And I'm not the biggest fan of buying fast fashion. I feel like the clothes don't last very long, so you end up like just throwing away a bunch of clothes that you could buy good quality clothing and just have it for a longer time and enjoy it more. To be honest, I try to buy quality over quantity, but I made the big mistake of purchasing way too much clothing from Shein, and I wasn't very pleased with it. So the foundation is looking good. It's a little dark for me, but in person it looks pretty okay. I do like the finish. It's a medium to almost full coverage. I feel like you can build this and make it almost full coverage. I'm probably not even gonna add concealer because I don't have a concealer from Shein. Maybe a little bit on my nose to brighten up that area, tiny bit. Well, never mind, a little bit everywhere. So the next order that I placed, I'll be making that video as soon as I get it. And I don't have a lot of subscribers at the moment. I started my channel about 3 weeks ago, but I would love it if you guys commented on ideas. I'm filming every day, almost every day. I've skipped like 2 days, and there's only so much I can film, and there's only so many ideas I can get to film. So if you guys have any questions or ideas for videos, I'm using a different bronzer just because I don't have a bronzer from SHEGLAM yet. If you guys want videos on something, I'm still gonna do more videos on skincare because I've only done 1 or 2 on skincare, and skincare is really like my passion. It's harder to talk about skincare because it's like almost impossible to remember all the ingredients, but I do know why I buy each product and why I decide to use it, because I do look at all the ingredients before purchasing, but it's just like hard to really tell you guys everything about a product. But I will definitely organize my mind to do more videos on on skincare, because that's what I've been like studying for, well, studying on my own, you know. It's not like something I did in school or anything, but it's something I've been very passionate about for the past like 3 years. So definitely more skincare videos coming. For the blush, I'm using their liquid blush. It's the Color Bloom liquid blush in the shade Hush Hush. And you guys have probably seen this everywhere, like on Instagram, and if you use TikTok, on TikTok. I'll add a little bit to my forehead, a little bit to my chin. You've probably seen it everywhere. I have this blush brush from SHEGLAM. It's quite heavy, you guys, so it does feel like a quality brush. I want to see how pigmented this is and if it does go on smoothly. And so far, you guys, this is not patchy at all. This looks completely seamless. I really like the color. I like this, you guys, so I'm definitely gonna buy it in different shades. I think I already did, but this is definitely my kind of product. It's not overly dewy, but it's definitely not matte. I'm into dewy foundations, but not into the greasy looking face. Wow, my hair is wild. So far, I do like the finish of both of those products. I'm gonna go in with my brows because I like to frame the face. I have these two brow products and they're both great, but this one comes with a marker and the regular applicator. It's very thin, so it's great. It's my favorite kind of applicator. And this marker, you guys, works perfectly fine. I also got this mirror, which works great. It's a very good quality mirror. And I'll show you guys how good the strokes come out. I've tried many markers for your brows, and honestly, I've never found one that really worked as well. Like, for some reason, they might work on your hand, but once you apply it on your brows, it doesn't translate to the brows. Like, it will just go on like quite splotchy, or it won't really stick to the skin. And this, and this product definitely works if you guys are into adding dimension to your brows. That's what I like about using two different kinds of products on my brows, just to add, as I said, dimension and make it look more believable, as if it was your natural brow. So adding a pencil and a marker will give you that effect. Let me cover this. I ordered a few of these because I'm so obsessed. And this is in the shade Taupe. The pencil works perfectly fine, you guys. It's quite thin. You can really create very natural looking brow strokes. It's a great pencil. I don't have anything else to say. I'm probably gonna be using this pencil on my next videos and as my everyday pencil, because I've tried the Anastasia, which I love, the Brow Wiz. I've tried the Precisely My Brow from Benefit. I've tried so many brow pencils, and this is definitely one of my favorites. Like, I could not believe the price of this and how good the quality is. This is probably gonna be my favorite product from SHEGLAM. That's what I think, at least. Like, I don't think anything can beat this product. It's just really that great. So after trying this, I was like, yes, I want to try more products from the brand. This exceeded my expectations, and I just got excited to buy some stuff. So sadly today I don't have a full face, but I have enough products to show you guys the quality, and then I'll do the second part. And this is a highlighter stick that comes with a blush. I love the highlighter. It's so smooth, so silky. I had already tried it on my hand, and it looks beautiful. You can barely see it on camera, but in person it really gives you that dewy, beautiful glow. I don't know if you can tell on camera. It's so nice, and what I love about it is that it doesn't pick up the product from your skin. You know how sometimes you add a little bit of a creamy product on top, and it will pick up what you had under it, and that just makes it look splotchy and like ruin your cheek look. But I do like adding a little bit of blush on top of the highlighter, just in case it looks a little bit white, but you can still see the dewy glow on the cheek. So that's pretty much the look I'm going for. I like to add a little bit of my blush to my forehead and my chin, just to give that flushy look all over the face, and on my eyelids as well, just so that everything looks cohesive. All right, guys, so for the eyes, I bought these liquid shadows, and I feel like the shadows are just a matter of taste. They came in a trio, and they're very watery, and they don't have a lot of payoff. My issue with these, see, I'm going in like 3 times. It looks quite beautiful, but it's not an even application, you know? It's kind of patchy. Maybe if you smooth it with your finger, if you're really into liquid or glittery shadows, you might be able to get a nice look. I'll show you the 3 colors. You might be able to get a nice look, but I don't know. I mean, are they the best I've found? No, but for the price, you can probably make them work. The thing is, if you rub them in, it kind of almost disappears. So those are a no for me. I don't think I'm gonna get a lot of use out of them, but I'm going in with this Picnic eyeshadow palette, which looks very colorful, but on the inside it's quite a neutral palette. I already dug my fingers in it, and I can say that I love the shades that are in this palette. So I'm quite excited. I'm gonna create a very easy, just bronzy look, because I have this trio of this dual shadows. It's called the Insta Eyes Dual Tone Shadow Stick, and I swatched them on my hand, and they look amazing, really incredible. Like, I was so surprised. So let's start off with the eye look. I'm just gonna go in with a base shade, so with this neutral light brown, and as always, just add it to my whole lid. That's how I always create a base, just so that whatever you add on top goes on smoothly and you can't see like the white under it. See, that just always gives a little bit of depth to the eye. It's such an easy, quick step. Sometimes I just do this, add a little bit of glitter on top, and call it a day. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of depth, just to make it a little bit more exciting with this biscuit shade. And I'm doing this just so that I can add the shadow sticks in the middle and fuse them into my outer corners. Also gonna add a little bit to my crease to create a little bit more depth. All right. Other side. These shadows perform pretty well, you guys. They don't have any fallout. I haven't had any fallout at the moment. They blend pretty well. This is a matte shadow with like very, very light shimmer, which I know they do that sometimes because it makes the eyeshadow blend easier, and this definitely blend easily and the tones are beautiful. This might become one of my go-to palettes. The look is a little bit different in person. I find that it looks actually a lot better in person, just because the lighting is so white so that you guys could see me, that I feel like it washes off the whole look. But this is more just to give you guys an idea of the quality of the makeup and what I think of it. But I'll make sure my next full face of SHEGLAM makeup is during the day, is filmed during the day, so that you guys can really get an idea of how the products look like in real life. So once we have our base, I'm just gonna go in with the shadow sticks. I'm gonna swatch the shadow sticks because these are actually worth it, you guys. So I'll swatch Rosé, which is probably my favorite. I couldn't stop myself when I swatched these, and like, look at that payoff. These have two colors in them, and the payoff of the shadow is just incredible. It looks gorgeous. I feel like this will look gorgeous on the eyes. This is Charm. It's more of a coppery orangey tone, which is beautiful as well. It's this one. These are like really nice everyday colors. This is Penny, and this is more of a bronzy coppery shade. Really nice as well. So far, my favorite and the most exciting one is Rosé. So I'm gonna go with Rosé on my lids and see how this looks on the eyes. I'll get closer to you guys so you can really see what Rosé looks like on the eyes. Oh, I just smashed it. That's not an issue with the shadow. I smashed it with a mirror. All right, so just blend it in with the finger, and this looks gorgeous. This is beautiful. I find that this will do the trick to just create like the easiest everyday makeup look on your eyes that looks really natural and pretty. Just gives you that like really pretty eye look. I like extending my shadow sometimes way after my brow ends, just because it gives you that elongated, you see this side, it gives you that like elongated look on your eyes. I don't do that all the time, but just sometimes when I'm like in the mood to change my eye shape a little bit. Okay, that seems like I'm going pretty harsh, but the formula is quite soft, so don't worry, you guys. All right, I am loving this on the eyes. For the inner corners, I'm gonna go in with this glowy eyeshadow, well, shimmery eyeshadow that is a light color, because I usually like doing my inner corners with a light color, and that looks really cute. I feel like this just looks so much better in person. So if you're into this kind of makeup, you'll be surprised when you see it in person. It looks really, really beautiful. And I'm gonna add a little bit of that to my brow bone and blend everything in. A little bit more on the other side. Blend everything in. Okay, that looks kind of weird with the lighting, but it looks pretty good in person. I keep saying that, but it just looks different. For some reason, it just hits different in person. Now for, what else do I need? Oh, I'll finish with the lips, but I'm gonna do my eyes. I didn't buy the mascara, but I already ordered it, so I'll be doing my mascara on my next video. They only have one mascara. They only have one of each for some products. so you don't get a lot of options for certain things. But I mean, as long as it's a good product, it doesn't really matter if you get a lot of options or not, because if it works, it just works, you know. I just tried this mascara on my first drugstore video, full face of new drugstore makeup to me, like new makeup for me, and I like it. It's pretty good. It's the butterfly mascara. I like the wand that it's like a little huggy curved wand. And the reason why I just wanted to add mascara is because you can't really see an eye look well without mascara. It just makes the eye look so much more awake, and I didn't want to miss out on you guys looking at like the finished look with a simple eyeshadow look. So you see, so far it's looking pretty cute. I like it. Yeah, it's nice. Now for the lips, I got these two lip tints in the shade Birthday Lips and Memories. I'm gonna go in with Birthday Lips. And the funny thing is that there are those color changing ones with your pH. This one goes really pale, as you can see, but the color develops beautifully. I tried it on already. This is the only lip product that I tried because I was very intrigued by it, and they have a lot of different darker shades, but they don't all develop into the same color as a lot of color changing pH things do. Like they all develop into the same shade, that purpley, like very cool pink tone. This actually turns into like the most beautiful color. I'm gonna line my lips a little bit. I should have done that first, but maybe just a little bit here. You might not even need a liner with this lip tint, you guys, because the applicator is so precise that you can line your lips with a lip tint. And see how beautiful the color looks now? I love it. So now to finish off the look, I'm just gonna use one of these lip glosses and I'll tell you if I like the texture or not. I'm gonna go in with this shade that's called Apple Spice. Okay, I like this. It's quite cute. I feel like this goes with every kind of skin shade, skin color. And this is the finished SHEGLAM look, you guys. I like the makeup so far. I'm quite surprised by it. Yeah, there's not a product that I didn't like except for this blush that I got. It's a matte blush. I like the formula from swatching it, but the color is like way too orangey. So I'm gonna add a little bit to my cheeks just to see what it looks like on the cheeks, because it might not look that bad once. Oh, see? It doesn't look that bad once you add it to the cheeks. So sometimes that's how makeup works. It doesn't swatch the same as what it looks like on the face. So I feel like it actually looks cute. So there's nothing I didn't like. Just these liquid shadows are not my favorite, but I feel like everything else performed really well. I would say it performs better than most drugstore makeup. It's super cheap, so I would definitely say it's a yes for me. And I can't wait to try the rest of the makeup and do a full face for you guys. Thank you for being here. I love each and every one of you. Seriously, it means so much to me that you're watching me and subscribing to my channel. I'm a very small channel still. I just started 3 weeks ago, but getting followers and likes and whatever means that I can continue doing this and following my passion, because this is what I love the most, skincare and makeup, and just sharing it with you guys makes me so excited every morning. So thanks again for being here, and take care, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.